welcome back to Nauset News. I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And I'm Tim Polero.
And here's some updates from your bulletin. First up, if you would like to meet with Dr. Elsasser and get to know him better, he will be available to meet and greet students in the library during first and third lunch on Thursdays. Next, a mentor and sitter is still wanted for an Eastham mother of a 9-year-old boy. He is needed for about 4 hours a week. If you're interested, you can contact Claire at 405-564-3811. Next, the Youth Against Plastic Pollution Club is in need of solid colored used T-shirts. If you bring them in, please drop them off in room C104. They are needed to make reusable rags to wash, protect, and tie the mugs to their bags. Finally, there will be a high school skate night Saturday, January 26th from 8 to 10 at Charles Moore Arena. All grades are welcome. It will cost $10 and that will include skate rentals. This event will be hosted by the class of 2022. Now on to the lineup.
Thank you, Tyler. All right, so first up, we have the top story, and that will be on the Green Club's newest initiatives, and that will be done by Quinn Miller. This week's High Five Student of the Week is on track star Sophie Christopher, and she'll be interviewed by our very own Tyler Hoffman. Your sports update by Thomas Schultz, Things to Do by Sam Cipro and Ben Morgan, Your Weekly Health Tip by Artie O'Neill and Doug Bizzaio. College Notebook will be all about Northeastern University and will be done by Jordan Auer. Student Council Update by Isabel Merle, Around the World by Eli Patrick, Talent Search by Kylie Shelley, and lastly, a special report on the Yap Club, and this will be done by Ava Berardi. That's all for the lineup. I'm Tim Polero.
And I'm Tyler Hoffman.
And on to the top story.
Hi, I'm Quinn Miller with the Nauset News Top Story. Today I'm talking to Ruby and Leah from the Green Club. So what is the Green Club?
So we mostly work on promoting sustainability at Nauset. In the past we have focused on the community and doing cleanups at the beach, but now we've really brought it back to here at school.
So when and where do you guys meet?
We meet in Mr. Simpson's room on Thursday mornings in
E101 maybe?
Yes.
So what have you guys done recently?
Recently we just ordered a bunch of trash cans or sets of trash cans, recycling bins, and compost bins to place around the school, mostly in the cafeteria. There's one in the library. And now we're just working on promoting that and getting more people to use the system.
And we're also working with the new composter that we just got and trying to implement that more into our lunch area and start using it and finding ways that we can incorporate it into the community as well.
So what impact do you guys think that's going to have on the community?
I think it's really going to change how much waste we produce and really focus on how much and be more aware of what we're producing and what we're wasting.
All right. Do you guys have anything planned for the future? Any fundraisers, any events, anything that you might want the Nauset News audience to be aware of?
Around this, I think we're starting to think about we're coming up with fundraisers,
yes.
Sort of, but we haven't really have anything clear right now. We did do a Green Week last week around Earth Day, I think. I think we're going to try to do something like that again, so coming up this spring.
Yes, and definitely participate in the recycling and composting in the cafeteria.
All right, well, I'm Quinn Miller, and this was Ruby and Leah from the Green Club.
Hello everyone, I'm Artie O'Neill
And I'm Doug Bizzaio.
with this week's Health Tip of the Week.
This week we'll be talking about oversized drinks and food that can be detrimental to your health. First we will talk about drinks. Commercial stores such as McDonald's and Wendy's fill their drinks full of unhealthy substances at enormous quantities. These supersized drinks can cause your body to react horribly to all the caffeine and sugar put into your body, and can cause diabetes and obesity and even increase the risk of getting a heart disease. As you drink more and more of these supersized beverages, your body will get used to or develop a desire to seek the sugar from the drinks and not from the fat on your body. This makes giving up these drinks extra hard for someone who consumes sugary beverages daily, making life without all that sugar very difficult.
Drinks are not the only product that are sold at an over-the-top size. Fast foods such as burgers and fries are as well. Many popular chain restaurants such as McDonald's and Burger King have or have had a program that allowed everything in the order to be increased to a super size for only $1 or $2. Not only does this new size add many extra and unnecessary calories to your meal, the regular sizes have increased in size as a result. Your average small at a Wendy's nowadays would be considered a medium or even a large 10 years ago. From 2008 to 2018, the national obesity rate among adults has increased from 33% to a staggering 40%. To put this in light, every 2 in 5 Americans over the age of 25 are now overweight. This increase directly coincides with the increase in portion size and calorie size of fast food and cannot just be a coincidence. Doug, did you listen to anything I just said?
Oh, sorry, man. I'm just so hungry, and McDonald's is so quick to go and get.
That's part of the problem. Many are sucked into fast food because it is fast. Try buying plenty of healthy snacks and foods such as fruit and vegetables when at the grocery store to pack away for a quick and healthy snack.
Oh, okay. I guess you're right. I don't want to eat something that will kill me. Again, thank you for watching this week's Health Tip of the Week. I'm Doug Bizarro.
And I'm Artie O'Neill.
Thank you.
Welcome back to High Five Student of the Week. I'm Tyler Hoffman. I'm here with Sophie Christopher, who has just recently broke the record for long jump, reaching 15 feet and 6 inches. Sophie, how does it feel beating the record?
Feels pretty good.
So, how do you train to be able to do something like that?
Well, I practice every day after school from 3 to 5:30, and we do core, and I practice at the long jump pit outside.
Now, do you have to do any other training that would be different than some of your other teammates? So, like, either in the weight room or, like, getting stronger in any way?
We work on a lot of legs, and we just have practice on Saturdays too that are optional too.
Okay, so how has the winter track season gone for you so far?
It's pretty good. I have won a lot of PRs this season.
Great, so do you play any other sports or any other extracurricular activities outside of school and winter track?
I do field hockey in the spring, and I do spring track.
Oh, great. And then finally, do you plan on continuing your track career into college?
That's a possibility. Still thinking about it.
Okay, well, this has been our High Five Student of the Week. Thank you, Sophie.
Hi, I'm Eli Patrick, and this is your week's Around the World news. Currently and recently, due to the government shutdown, many national parks are ungated and largely unsupervised. The effects are enormous, from overflowing bathrooms to vandalism, extensive trash, and theft by visitors. This is observed in California national parks as Joshua trees, which are a protected plant, seem to be going missing. Then in China, recently, they went to the darker side of the moon, and they've been doing many expeditions to and from there. And on January 15th, they reported that cotton seeds brought to the moon have begun to sprout and seem to be growing continuously. Then, in Haiti, a number of travel alerts have arisen due to increase in gang activity. U.S. officials advised not to travel to Haiti during this time. I'm Eli Patrick, and this was your Around the World news.
Hello, I'm Jordan Auer with this week's College Notebook. Today we'll be talking about Northeastern University, located in the center of Boston. This school is best known for providing the students with a substantial amount of work experience, because in order to graduate, every student must complete an internship. Also, the school has over 400 clubs, so every student has the opportunity to become involved in making a positive difference within their school. Additionally, Northeastern is a well-respected research facility with many grants and also has a Division I basketball program. If you choose to attend Northeastern, there's also a chance to study abroad in over 170 colleges worldwide. Good luck to all the Nauset seniors currently applying to Northeastern. If you are a junior, the sign-up deadline for the March 9th SAT is February 8th. Also, the sign-up deadline for the April 13th ACT is March 8th. Now is the time to begin the college planning process, so you aren't rushing through it during your senior year. The springtime is a great time of the year to begin touring colleges and universities. Be sure to make an appointment with your guidance counselor to start talking about the college planning process. Thank you for watching this week's College Notebook. I'm Jordan Auer, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Ben Morgan,
And I'm Sam Cipro.
and we're here with things to do. Number one on our top is there's live music on the Cape. The Well, located on Main Street in Wellfleet, has live music on Fridays, Irish music, so get your jig on. I recommend you go there, order a half dozen oysters on the half show, and look through the specials and find what's good. And then there's the Chatham Square. There's live music every Friday and Saturday night, located in Main Street in Chatham. They have some great food there. I recommend you ask for their specials and their personal recommendations and grab a local drink. And then how about some bowling and eating out in the same location? The Orleans Bowling Alley has it all, including a smoked barbecue restaurant at the Candlepin Bowling. They're really good. I highly recommend it. I've been there before. There's lots to do. You can either you can either do some bowling or order an appetizer or just sit there and have a drink and watch a live game. And then there's the Tin Pan Eatery at the Cape Cod Mall. It has some great ribs and pizza. And if you're going to be in the same area, since you're in the same area, you can check out some of the movies my co-host Sam is going to be recommended at the Regal Cinemas located in the same plaza. And there's a Harvest Wine Bar in Dennis, Route 6. Every Friday and Saturday there is live music, and not only do they have a great selection of performers, they also provide 2 shows each night. One is an early bird show at 6:30 at night, while the second show starts at 8:30. This is a perfect fit for the early bird or the night owl. Now Sam is going to do some reviews for the recent movies.
So, like Ben said, I'm doing the movie review. The 3 movies I'm here to talk about are Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Bumblebee, and The Upside. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was recently released in theaters and was welcomed warmly. The story is that with the help of other spider people and Pig, Miles Morales will learn how to be Spider-Man in his own dimension. It was rated really well as an 8.7 out of 10 and a 97 in Rotten Tomatoes. Personally, it is a funny, action-packed startup of a hero movie. Also, Bumblebee has come out with a sequel to all the Transformers movies based on the main protagonist Bumblebee making friends with the human Charlie. Together, Bumblebee learns compassion for humans, and Charlie learns how to be herself after her father's death. This was a really fun movie to watch, especially since it looks like the original 1980s Transformers, and it still fills the crazy action that you expect from a Transformers movie. Finally, I'm here to talk about The Upside. Though it was rated poorly, it was still a heartwarming and utterly hilarious movie. This movie is about a paraplegic man, Bryan Cranston, and his helper, Kevin Hart, bonding and becoming best friends even though their past couldn't be any more different. Lots of laughs and tons of fun. This movie has a little something for everyone. This has been Sam Cipro.
And Ben Morgan.
And this has been Things to Do and Movie Review.
Hello, I'm Isabel Murrow with this week's Student Council Report. The Council just recently attended the Southeastern Massachusetts Student Council's Winter Conference at Attleboro High School on January 10th. There, they were able to gain knowledge of different leadership skills such as communication, delegation, and creativity. They were also able to meet with students from 15 other schools to share leadership ideas and skills. Overall, it was a very nice event in which the council members had lots of fun. Currently, the council is working on fundraising for the annual MASC event that they attend in March. It is a statewide event consisting of many leadership building activities for all of the student councils in Massachusetts. It is very costly as it is a 3-day event at the Cape Codder, so the council is looking to raise money to lower the cost for each student. The council is also planning a bingo for Wednesday, February 6th. It will be from 3 to 3:45. There will be snacks and many great prizes, so if you're interested in stopping by, make sure to do so. That's all for this week. I'm Isabel Murrell. Thank you and have a great weekend.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here today with your Nauset Sports. To kick off the new year, we have girls basketball. The Nauset girls basketball team had a real thriller. On January 11th at home, when they beat Falmouth in overtime on a score of 49-48. Fran Ganella is credited with the win as she scored the game-winning basket with 21 seconds left on the clock. ACL League opponent Falmouth fought hard all night, but it was the total team effort by Nauset that had prevailed. Top scorers included Michaela Hutchinson, Francesca Ganala, Reagan Meehan, and Ashley Ross. Next, we have wrestling. Nauset lost a tough one on January 11th when they competed in Sandwich at a quad meet facing Plymouth South, Sandwich, and South Shore Vogue. And despite losing against all teams, Nauset has had many individual improvements this year. Christian Beer, and Jackson Warren, and Aiden Hanville have all been working hard and have shown marked improvements. Now we have girls hockey. The Cape Cod Furies lost 4-2 against Falmouth on Saturday, January 12th in Orleans. And despite the loss, Connor Butcher and Maggie Dixon scored for the Furies. New coach Addie Weeks was pleased with her players and said they were trying all night to be first to the puck. Next, we have swimming. Nauset beat Martha's Vineyard on January 13th when the Warriors traveled on the road. The boys won 93-64, while the girls won 92-70. Tim Johnson, John Zooks, Tanner Cornell, and Gabby Dadoli won 2 events apiece to lead the Warriors to victory. And finally, mark your calendars for Saturday, January 26th, if you are interested in joining the boys' soccer team at their state championship dinner. The dinner will be held at the Eastham Elks Club. If you are interested in buying a ticket or donating to the evening, please call the school and ask for Chrissy or Rob LeBranch. That's it for sports. I'm Thomas Schultz.
Hi, I'm Kylie Shelley and I'm here with your Talent Search of the Week, Olivia Horton, a student of Miss Ogden's art class. So, why did you find interest in this class?
Well, I'm actually pretty new to the school, so I transferred this past November, and so signing up with the electives, I was doing a class like this at my old school, so I just thought this would be the best fit for me.
How long have you been in art?
Well, I've been in art classes since kindergarten, but this class since November.
What has been your favorite project this year so far?
Probably working with the scratch board. So you scratch off a layer, then it reveals the white clay, and so it was fun to work with that.
Any past projects you'd like to redo again?
Not really. We haven't really done that much since I've been here. So I've been happy with the projects I've done so far.
Could you show us some of your projects?
Sure. This is the seahorse done with colored pencil. They're called Prismacolors, and they create a really nice effect. And yeah, so this is scratchboard, and so it was all black, and then you etch away the black, and it reveals the white. And I also did one in color. So yeah, here's those two. So this is a self-portrait, but then there's one in this medium too. So
that's cool.
It was a fun project to do and do with the different pencils and stuff. And so yeah.
So are there any projects you have in mind to do in the near future?
Right now we're doing the landscapes, so I just started that, and I'm really excited to keep working on that. And I'd like to do. This is a drawing class, but in the future, a 3-dimensional project. I think that'd be
like a clay?
Yeah. So.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm Kylie Shelley, and this has been your Talent Search of the Week.
Hi, I'm Ava Birdie here with your special report. Today I'm here with Ms. Kendall, who is the advisor of the Youth Against Plastic Pollution Club, or YAP Club. Currently, the club is on a mission to reuse unwanted t-shirts to turn them into reusable bags. So, Ms. Kendall, before we get started, can you tell us more about the YAP Club in general?
Yeah. So, Youth Against Plastic Pollution started because we had a presentation in the auditorium by 5 gyres, and it was really shocking. He showed us actual plastic waste that came from the inside of like a whale, basically, and it was really disturbing. And when we came back, the students and I were brainstorming on how we could make a difference. He said in his presentation, you could either go ahead and go about your life and let somebody else do something about it, or you could do something yourselves. And he really asked the students to think about what they could do. And so when we came back, we took that a little further, and we thought about how one of the #1 plastic waste that you see is cups. And so when in class we make ceramic cups, so we thought we would make cups that would replace plastic, and by doing so we would come up with a surface decoration that would let the public know that the person who was using the cup was choosing to use ceramic over plastic. So we came up with #This is not a plastic cup, and we made it our handle on Twitter and on Instagram, and we asked people to join our movement, and we started making these cups so that people would use them as a reusable item instead of single-use plastic. And we asked kids to take them to their local barista and say, hey, could you fill my cup, instead of taking something from their plastic or paper options, and imploring the businesses to maybe make a difference. And so that's basically where we are.
It's very cool. Could you tell us more about the project your club is involved now with the t-shirts?
Yeah, so so once we had the cups, we were like, how do we help people carry them around? And we started selling them with carabiners, and we started taking the proceeds of the sales and giving a portion back to 5 gyres. And then our carabiners started coming in the mail wrapped in plastic. And it wasn't just like they were in a plastic bag. They were each individually in a plastic bag, inside another plastic bag, inside a box that was wrapped in plastic. So we were like, oh boy, this is not doing our service to the planet. So we started brainstorming how we could help people carry around their cup without a carabiner, and we came up with upcycling some t-shirts, and we made a silkscreen, and we started silkscreening the back of the t-shirts and cutting them out in a pattern so that you could actually wrap your cup and then also tie it onto your backpack. And then this cloth became useful for when you want to rinse your cup out after having a cup of coffee or something, so that you could carry it around clean.
Awesome. What type, or what do you need for this project? Is like, what types of shirts are you looking for?
Yeah, so that's great. We are looking for secondhand t-shirts that basically have a plain back. It's okay if they have some sort of logo on the front. We're not going to use the front, we're going to use the back. And any color, but basically cotton t-shirts.
And how do you plan on turning them into these rags?
So first we take them home and wash them, then we silk screen them, and then we put them through the dryer to fix the silk screen image onto them so they can be washed, and that image will be permanent. And then we cut them into a template that is the right size for both wrapping the cup and tying it onto your backpack.
What's your goal for this project?
Oh, thanks for asking. Our goal is big. We are just we just had some big sales. And Montana Bailey is our president, and we are hoping to partner up with some local businesses and give our proceeds to a more local businesses that would sell our cups, and in turn we would help them promote their green initiatives.
For the local businesses, or I mean just in general, are you planning on putting any designs on these rags?
Yeah, so the rags are just going to basically have our logo, but we're considering putting the logo of the local business on the cups to show the partnership of YAP and the local business. We're also hoping to work with businesses that are aspiring to become green, not necessarily green yet, but with the help of the proceeds of the cups, perhaps they could purchase recyclable cups made out of corn, or just more green single-use products.
What do you think the school or more the community could get out of this project?
Well, I think it's really a credit to Nauset to show that they are not only working on their green initiatives, but helping other people to work on their green initiatives. And it's really nice to have a youth stamp of approval that if you are going to become a green business, it's expensive and it's hard to get the word out that you're actually going that extra mile, and that Nauset would actually help those businesses by giving them our partnership, the visibility that they're not only making an effort to become a green business, but that the youth appreciates their efforts.
Awesome. Lastly, as a school, how do you think Nauset can protect against pollution?
We have a long way to go. I think mostly we are pushing our recycling efforts this year, asking kids to scrape off their food and using compost and recycling, but mostly reuse. You know, recycling isn't all that it's cracked up to be. It takes a lot of energy to recycle, and it's a lot easier to just bring your cup along with you and use it over and over again. Go that extra mile and take responsibility for bringing your own silverware, your own cup, and your own water bottle.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Kendall.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been Ava Berardi with your special report. Thank you for watching.